back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Tom. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, we do have look, Spruce Creek Preserve, which is the military club out there, is doing a charity golf event Sunday, March 14th. And if you're interested in playing or participating, you can contact us over here at Vets Helping Vets because they're doing it for us. Or you can call Ron Winky at 314-807-8863. And that's March 14th, so you got some time to think about it. We're going to put a team together. All the bad golfers will be on our team. So if you're a bad golfer, you may want to come play with us.
So Dan and Joe are on your teams?
Yeah, you know what? We have broken more. We have the state record for broken windows. I don't know if you realize that. But, and you know who breaks the most?
Joe.
Nah, I have to admit it's me.
Oh, is it you? It is you.
I break window and I break the golf clubs.
I have a very funny story. A friend of mine one time hit a golf ball, broke a window of a guy's house, told us not to make eye contact, hit it right back towards the guy's house again. The guy comes out looking for an apology. My friend goes over, he's staring at him. My friend looks at him and goes, "Hello, pal, I'm trying to play golf here and make birdie. Could you stop staring at me, please?" He just shatters the guy's window, and he gives the guy grief because the guy's like eyebrowing him.
Yeah. Well, they seldom come out when I'm playing because they're likely to get hit themselves. So that second shot is just as dangerous as the first shot. Okay. Anyway, hey, listen, we got Mr. Crump here. Greg he runs our pantry for us, and you want to just briefly give him an overview of TFAP, if you could.
Okay, sure. Good morning. We have the Emergency Food Assistance Program run from the United States government, and what we do is we give people food. We go to and collect food, and if you're hungry, whether you're a veteran or you're a civilian, we will not turn you away. It comes with some nutritional food, canned goods, fruits, starch, cereals, some milk, and it's a pretty hefty amount of food. Anybody can receive this food.
And what days you do that?
And we do it on Tuesdays from 8 to 1:30, 1:45, and we do it on Thursdays from same time, 8 to 1:45.
Very good. Hey, listen, Tom. We try to turn Thursdays into some information days, and also days that there are a lot of people in the community doing really outstanding things. Besides the folks here, Crump over here, Mr. Crump, Sergeant Crump, and I don't know what to call you. You were both in the Navy and the Army, so I mean, the Navy was first, right, Jerry? And what was your rate in the Navy?
Bosun's mate, third class.
Bosun mate, and the Army,
Sergeant first class.
Sergeant first class. So anyway, but besides these guys and all the other good folks that work here, I got my second shot of the vaccine Monday by the Marion County Health Department, and again, I just want to pat them on the back, not just for what they did for me, but they had it well organized, well run, courtesy. Just good people. I think, again, I talked to Stan McLean, the state representative. They really ought to use Marion County as an example of how to do it right, because they do it right and they know what they're doing. And the people doing it have got their act together. They really do. So pat them on the back. And
well, Hank, as you say that, let me give you this. This is an amazing number I saw today. If I could find it here in my notes. Marion County, yesterday, in a 24-hour period, vaccinated almost 1,500 people.
Yeah, I'll tell you, and it's no joke. We know what's going on in some of these other counties because we get calls, and I've got relatives in other counties, and some of them, just got don't have their act together, and particularly the ones that did this first call, first show up, get served.
First come, first serve.
Well, that's crazy stuff because you get people camping out overnight when you start doing that.
That's how you buy concert tickets. That's how you buy concert tickets. It's not how you get COVID vaccine.
No, listen. You put 85-year-old and 90-year-old people spending a night in your parking lot. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
100%.
Okay. Oh, it'd be ashamed, and you know they ought to be held accountable for their poor planning. But Marion County did it right, so I think the county. You know, I'm any politician that I've run into, I make sure they know about it. You know, I'm not ashamed to complain either when someone does it wrong. But Marion County did it right, and I'm proud of them. So that was good stuff. So Gary, what else is going on, partner?
Well, the Ocala VA was also giving out shots this week, and they did a good job too. Got the people through. They were very kind and courteous. So who's ever in charge of that over there, thank you also. But Hank, don't forget that you got to tell people to get their hats and their boots ready for March 19th.
Well, March 19th, yeah, that's our other fundraiser. I hope to see you there, Tom. That's the rodeo. And we're going to be there that Friday night selling 50-50 tickets with the rodeo. So, Tom, besides riding the bull, you can toss a little bull while you come over with us. You know?
I don't know about riding the bull, but I'm good at tossing the bull. I do that. I do that 3 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Yeah, we got some cow patties you can toss
Yeah.
too.
And we're close enough to the livestock where you might even step in it.
Well, you know, I've been called livestock before, so you never know. You never know.
Crump, you had something you want to talk about?
Yeah, I just wanted to, again, jump on the back about Marion County's COVID vaccination. I've been vaccinated as well. I got vaccinated at the Ritz through the program that I'm involved with. And again, very well organized, quick, easy, monitoring, staff, absolutely outstanding. I agree with the director. Marion County should be one of the examples. I see it every day about some of these other counties having so many difficulties, and it just seems like we're going through this pretty smoothly.
Yeah, we have it. You know, Tom, we say it all the time about veterans and what Marion County does for veterans, and people think we're just, you know, we're just trying to pander to the local politicians. But listen, I go to other counties and try to service veterans, and I see what's going on, and I'm going to tell you, Marion County again is really something to be proud of, and I'm sure there's some mistakes being made, but in general, we lead the parade. I mean, it is just outstanding service by just county officials and a lot of other people. So Thursdays, let's remember all those good folks doing good jobs for the rest of us out there, because there are a lot of them.
And also, Hank, while we're waiting on beating this COVID, we do have some programs to help people that are affected by the COVID. We've been assisting with utility bills, and we've been assisted with rent, for people who are in that situation, provided they meet the income guidelines. Our social workers are available Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, to talk about these issues from the hours of on Monday and Wednesday from 8 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They're here till 2, but you want to take some paperwork, so you want to be here early. So if you're interested in that, come in and see one. Make sure you have a copy of your DD Form 214, proof of income, and we do need some bank statement and stuff like that, because they're government funds that we're using, and of course there is a little bit of red tape, but we get through it as fast as possible, and we want to help as many veterans as possible. That's what we're here for.
Well, both of you have worked with or used other agencies. Compared to other agencies, I'll tell you, our red tape is minimum.
Very.
It is. I don't. I don't like red tape. So, but you need, because again, you have to show where the money goes, and the people that you're giving it to are not your friends, but people who really deserve it. So you got to prove that. You got to justify that, and that's why we ask.
Well, knowing you, Hank, and knowing Gary, nonsense guys. You put as little red tape as the government requires you to do. There's not going to be any more than is required by the government, because you guys wouldn't stand for it.
Yeah, well, that's sort of what we're all known for. None of us like it. I've been with other agencies that require you to jump through 16 hoops in a row, and if you miss one, you got to start again. That's not what we're about. But you do have to do a couple of things for us. Wear your mask is one of them. And the other one is come prepared to give us some information that we can verify so we can help you out. And the end game is to try to figure out a way to help you if you're in need. That's the end game.
Guys, I have a question real quick. Somebody texted me, and they said, my niece listens to the show. She's 19 years old, and she asked me why I always say thank you whenever I see somebody wearing a hat with a ship designation, or an Army veteran hat, or a Marine veteran hat. Why I always say thank you for your service. Do they really care that I say thank you? My niece is listening. Will you please tell her whether you care or not when somebody says thanks for your service?
Yeah, I do personally, because, and I know Hank does, because we served during the time when people would actually spit on us if we were in uniform or had some kind of military insignia. So, I think it's a godsend when people do that, and it brings a smile to my face.
Yeah, go ahead, Craig.
And this is Craig. I definitely appreciate it, and I always acknowledge them, and I thank them for thanking me, because it's an honor to be able to do that for my country.
Every single, with no exception, and look, I've talked to thousands of veterans. Every single veteran I have ever talked to will tell you how much they appreciate people saying thank you for your service. We appreciate what you did for us, or what you're doing for us. And some of them, these are not flower children type guys. Sort of hard, probably like your daddy and like me, hardcore jarheads and sailors and soldiers and Air Force, Coast Guard. Now these are hard people who've been there, done that, walked the hard walk, and I've seen some of them brought to tears because someone said thank you to them. Particularly, I remember an incident. I had a World War II guy who saw as much combat as anybody ever knew, had lots of citations. A little kid stopped him one day with his mother in a store and said thank you, and the tears flowed.
Well, there's
appreciate it. I hope that young lady, I hope she understands how meaningful it is. It is appreciated, because just like we try to do, is to thank the firefighters and the police officers and the nurses. People are out there in the military, obviously. People are out there putting their lives on the line, and sometimes they don't think anybody notices, but we do. And it's important that you tell them thank you. Even some of the people, think about the COVID, some of the people work in these grocery stores every day. Where would we be if they didn't come to work and shut those things down? And so every once in a while, you got to say thank you to people. Thank you for doing what you're doing. But the military guys and women, without exception, I never met one who didn't like it.
Well, Lynn, if your niece is listening, Lynn, thanks for the question, and your niece now has her answer.
And Gary mentioned people spitting on me. I would tell you, that never happened to me, but it did happen to certain veterans during Vietnam. I was served during that time. But most of the time, I will tell you, in most cases, it only happened one time. They didn't get a chance to spit again. Okay.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen the reaction if somebody had spit on my father. The reaction would not have been a well-received one.
Well, I was in the university. I just got out of the Corps when the height of Vietnam, and I was at the university when some foolish kids ran through the classrooms shutting it down. And I can't say on the air what I told them, but it was rather a pointed conversation.
One-sided, maybe? Yeah, one-sided. Yeah. All right, we got about 30 seconds, guys.
Hey, guys, listen, we're just always, hey, thank you, WOCA. Tom, appreciate you, buddy, as always. A lot going on. We're here to help you. Give us a call. Come on over. Love to help you out. Bring some proof of what things are about. And as I tell you every week, thank you for your service, and God bless America, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Talk to you next week.
Okay, have a good one.
The guys from Vets Helping Vets, bringing you veterans news as they do every week here on WOCA. Coming up next, we'll talk about, House of Representatives wanting to remove duly elected officials from committees. We'll talk about that next, right here on WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source. USA Radio News with Dan Naraki.
Following a Wednesday evening meeting, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy announced there would be no disciplinary actions taken against Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene for past controversial statements. McCarthy did condemn those statements and said that he didn't want to discipline someone for something they said before coming to Congress. He told reporters that unlike the Democrats, Republicans have a history of removing members from committees for inappropriate comments.
Now that you're a member of Congress, now it's a responsibility of our conference to hold people accountable. And you know the unique thing is, we have a long history of doing that, just as we were going to change something here. It's on the Democratic side that it's very difficult that they don't ever do that. When Omar made her comments, Wooden kept her on foreign affairs. We removed Steve King when he made comments as a member of Congress. What's unfortunate is that Democrats don't keep that same standard.
This is USA Radio News.
Does your business spend $500 a month or more on gas and electric bills? Did you know by making a simple free phone call, you can save up to 25% on your bill every month? What could you do with a 25% savings on utility bills every month? Energy deregulation is now available in your state. Making one simple phone call will show you how we can lower your gas and electric bills instantly with no changes to your bill and no enrollment fee. This is a free service. The only thing you'll notice is a lower bill every month. Call U.S. Power and Light right now. Learn how easy it is to lower your utility bills for your business and save money. We promise. So if you spend over $500 a month on your gas and electric bills, please call right now and unleash your savings. 800-941-3381. 800-941-3381. 800-941-3381. That's 800-941-3381.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
What you need is RoofMax. RoofMax is a revolutionary green roofing solution that can save you $10,000 or more by greatly extending the life of your existing roof. Here's how it works. Asphalt roof shingles have essential oils to keep them flexible and waterproof. Over time, this oil dries out, causing your roof to become brittle and slowly break apart. A RoofMax treatment saturates your roof with millions of microbeads, restoring flexibility and continued waterproof protection. It's like a skin moisturizer for asphalt shingles. RoofMax treatments are guaranteed for 5 years, and repeating treatments can extend your roof's life for up to 15 years for a fraction of the cost of replacement. RoofMax uses satellite measurement software to provide a hassle-free, contact-free price quote over the phone in under 5 minutes. No in-person house call required. Get your instant quote by calling 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Oh, hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418.